Hi, good evening, everyone.
Hello. Hi, Sarah.
Hi, you there? Oh, perfect. Excellent. Okay, so we're here today to share some of our lovely ideas from our Seder with you. So Debbie and I had fun thinking up all our different fun ideas, which are our top 4 or 5 that we can share with you today. So we're going to get on with it. We're going to start with the first one. Okay. So when you do your big Pesach shop, which is just before Pesach, and if you're brave enough to take one of your children with you, you're off to the shop. What I do is I like to take a little bag and I put a little label on it with my child's name on. And at the shop, we can choose our own little nosh. It could be the crisps, not that we have much choice, the crisps, the sweets, the chocolate, and they put it in their little bag. And you can say to them, this is your Seder bag. This is for you to save until Seder night tonight. And usually when we get to like the cash till area, there's like these Pesach props. So we get to choose a few Pesach new ones each year. And we also put that in our bag. And it's just adorable because when we come home from shopping, the only thing they want to take out of the car is their stuff. And they'll go in their little corner, they'll take each thing out, put it back in. The chocolate melts along the way. But this...
Sarah, how do you...
Yes.
How do you stop them from eating it right then?
Not allowed to eat it. You got to save it. And excitement mounts as Seder comes. And that's definitely the first thing they bring on Seder night. So that's tonight, Debbie and I will just share with you some ideas for little kids and some ideas for older kids, depending on the dynamics of your family. Okay, that's tip number 1. Debbie,
okay. Right, so tip number 2. So we spend a lot of time trying to get the actual room, the dining room, really looking the part. And I find that, again, as Sarah just said, you can find ways to do it that's suitable for the little kids and also for big kids. So some of the things we do is we actually print off pictures of Egypt, pyramids, desert scenes, camels, and we really plaster them all around the walls. I don't normally like sticking things up all around my best dining room.
Oh, sure.
But for Seder night, it's a different story. And we want the room to look different. We want to give over the message to our kids that this night is different from the rest of the year. So we spend a lot of time doing that. We also print off photos from either throughout the year, but also going back from when they were younger. So pictures from bar mitzvahs, pictures of family, pictures of grandparents, especially at the moment, obviously last year and now again this year, the fact we can't be with our grandparents, having their photos up around the room really makes us feel like they're here with us. And again, Seder night is so much about family and so much about the past generations and where we've come from. We often put up pictures even of great grandparents that my kids didn't even know, some of them, but we want to feel like they're with us at the Seder, and it just helps to give over that message to our children. We also spend time making the table look really, really special. So I have lots of special things I only bring out, that I keep them for Pesach. Things like special napkin holders, placemats. I try and stick to a really nice color scheme. We spend a lot of time getting lovely flowers and making the table feel really, really beautiful and really special. If you're really creative, you can do things like creating like the splitting of the sea down the middle of the table with things like blue tablecloths for the sea or blue crepe paper and little Playmobil men, maybe, or Lego men running down the middle. That's always really nice for little kids. But again, it's all about making the room look different and special and getting them involved in doing that. So that's tip number 2.
Great, lovely. I've learned some new things as well, Debbie. Thank you. Okay, so the next point is you come to Seder night, you're probably feeling a little smashed, rush as you get to the finishing line, and you're sitting at your lovely table, all laid beautifully, like Debbie said. You do the first one, Kaddish, then Orchatz, Karpas, Yachatz. We have a lovely tradition when it comes to Yachatz. So Yachatz is all about breaking the middle matzah, and we take the larger half and we put it away for the afikomen. So I have a lovely afikomen bag. Here's my bag. If you can see it, here's my afikomen bag. So I'm taking the matzah in our house, and we put it in the afikomen bag, and we zip it up. And then we have a tradition. We get everybody up. We put the chairs, we tuck the chairs under the table, and we're on a little dance. We're on a little walk. Just before Seder night, I tell my children, tonight we're going on a journey. Tonight, we're leaving Egypt. So when you go on a travel, like when I do a travel, my kids like taking their favorite blankie, their teddy bear. So they've got their blankie, they've got their teddy bear. And I say, okay, we're on our travels. They take their blankie, they take the teddy bear, and we take our Afikoman bag. And we sling it over our shoulder. We get everybody up. No one's allowed to get out of it. Adults and children. And I have my Gilla right here. Gilla, say hello. Hello. And she's going to sing you the song. Debbie, there you go. And Gilla's going to sing you the song that we sing at our Seder. And it's a tradition because my in-laws sang it and their grandparents sang it. And this is how it goes. So let's pretend we're at Seder table. Everybody's up on their feet and everyone's going to walk around the table. And we're pretending we're going out of Egypt. Let's go.
We're going out of Egypt with our matzahs on our back. We're going out of Egypt with our matzahs on our back. We're going out of Egypt with our matzahs on our back. With our matzahs on our back.
Great, good girl. And at this point, my husband said,
Brilliant.
Look up. Thanks, Debbie. Look up. Look at the sky. The sun is shining. It's baking our dough. It's making it into matzahs. Oh, quick. And then we sing it one more time until everyone sits down. And that just creates a real happy energy in the room. So there you go. Thank you, Gella. You did a good job. And there's our lovely Afikoman bag. So after you've had your little dance, I'll pass you on to Debbie, who's going to share with you her next tip.
Okay, so once we're now at the Seder, so we just have a few fun activities that we can do. Again, it's all about keeping the kids interested, keeping them involved. So one idea is like a King Pharaoh kind of a game, where we have a crown, either like a dress-up crown, or you could just make a paper crown. And at different times throughout the Seder, somebody has to put the crown on, and they pretend to be King Pharaoh. King Pharaoh was the king who enslaved the Jewish people during when we were in Egypt. And so what we do is he has to give out an order, like do 10 star jumps, or run around the table 10 times, or I don't know, anything you like. And again, age appropriate. So if it's little kids, obviously you can make it age appropriate for them. Or like clear the table is a good one for very helpful teenage boys. I like that one. I like that when I'm presenting. They're laughing at that in the background. So that's one idea. Also, another really fun thing is charades. A type of an idea where you just make a bag before Seder, and you tear up bits of scraps of paper and write down different words to do with Pesach, and then again just at different times throughout the Seder, or again leave it till the meal. Just get one of your kids, just pull out a piece of paper, and they have to obviously act out what it is without speaking, and we all have to guess. So again, just cute ideas to keep them entertained. The other thing that we do throughout for little younger kids is I will keep a nice little stash of toffees right next to me, and they know I've got them hidden under there. And just at different times throughout the evening, I'll just throw one at somebody. And it's funny because I've noticed even when my kids have got bigger, the older ones are still saving those toffees for later, while the younger ones are gobbling them up. So again, they know something fun's coming, and they keep looking out for it. So just some fun ideas to keep them entertained. Back to you, Sarah.
Thanks, Deb. Yeah, great. Okay, so this next tip is actually Rabbi Herman's creative idea, where it's basically a box. So just before Seder night, find yourself a box somewhere around the house. It could be any type. A jewelry box or a container which you can't see through. Yeah, perfect, Debbie, exactly. You can't see through that, right, Debbie? It's not see-through. Exactly. Right. Yeah. And then, perfect. And then you find yourself a little mirror. That might be a bit more tricky. So you've got a bit of time to go on Amazon, which is the favorite place in my house, and get yourself a little mirror. Take the little mirror, put it inside the box. Take the box and put it on your Seder table. So when your children come to the Seder table, thank you, Debbie, perfect. They're going to see all the normal things. They're going to see the cups of wine and the plate and the matzahs, and then they'll see this box sitting in the middle of the table. And they're going to ask you the obvious question, Ma, like, what's the box for? why is the box on the table? So you're going to say, this is what you're going to answer. Excuse me. You're going to say, inside this box is the secret of the future of our family. And they're going to look at you like, Ma, seriously, what's inside the box? And you'll repeat the same thing again. You'll say, in this box lies the secret of the future of our family. So it sits on the table, and every so often they're going to give it a knock. They're going to like try and peer inside. You're like, no, you're not allowed to. I'm not ready to open the box yet. And it's like really fun. Again, as Debbie said, these are all ideas that just give that creative energy in the room to make the children excited. Tonight is something different. It's not a normal Friday night dinner. Lots of exciting things going on. Anyway, I normally, if I would do it, normally by the meal time, I'd finally say, okay, kids, let's see. Who can guess what's inside the box? So they're going to say, oh, Mummy's favorite photo album. My album. One of the kids will say, no, it's not the album. It's not the jewelry. All good choices. And then you'll say, okay, it's time to open the box. So it's a whole grand moment when all the kids come and they want to peer inside the box. So they're going to open the box and they're going to peer inside. And what they're going to see is the mirror. They're going to see the reflection of themselves in the mirror. And you're going to turn around to your children and you're going to say to them, you are the secret of the future of our family. And it's such a powerful moment. It makes them think to themselves, we're not just somebody random somewhere stuck out there. We are a link in the golden chain all the way from Mount Sinai forever and ever. And it's such a powerful moment for them to realize they are the next generation. So that type of idea is only done once because your kids will know it. But that once is so powerful, it's worth doing.
It's gorgeous. Gorgeous.
Thanks, Debbie, for your help with the mirror. Thanks.
Okay, so final tip is for the plagues, which I'll show you in a minute why there's been quite a few background noises here, sort of like animal sounds and things. In a minute, you'll see why. But firstly, just to say that there's so many different things you can do with the plagues, obviously, just to bring it to life. And like we said, it's all about loads of visuals and getting the kids involved. I know Sarah was saying that before. You want them to feel like they're involved and they're a part of it. So Sarah's gorgeous idea of them having a little bag and then putting things in it, like this is all stuff I've just bought over the years, like plastic little frogs. They actually like jump around the table. I got one year on Amazon, this horrible, I think my husband ordered it actually. It was like a whole bag of creepy crawlies. I have to say, for weeks afterwards, I was finding these horrible things. I did like jump out of my skin the first time I found it. And obviously on Seder night, it's lots of fun. You put them in people's cups and things, and that's a lot of fun. Sunglasses for darkness. We made a pair one year, as you can see. Very basic. Hang on a minute, something's come up on my screen. Marshmallows for hail. Just chuck them around. Also really fun because they get to eat them. And all different stuff like that. Now, one big thing that we always do, which is a big tradition in our family, and the kids look forward to it every year. We started it years ago. My husband had this amazing idea. And every year for Seder night, he dresses up as something different. There's always a question throughout the year, what is Daddy going to be this year? So we've had things over the years like frogs. We've had balls. We've had hamburgers for a nice big chunk of chametz around the table. And it's always the line will come just around this time of the meal of the Seder when we're about to start the 10 plagues, and he'll say, right, I just need to be excused, and everyone knows what's coming. So come on, everybody, just so you can get the picture. These are like all the past. These are all the past costumes, and we have loads of fun with them. The whole of Pesach afterwards, they all come out, and you can see these are like big kids as well, and they're still providing them with loads of entertainment. So I won't let you know now because they're listening what he's going to be this year, but maybe I'll tell you afterwards. So again, it's just a fantastic way of keeping them entertained, bringing in loads of visuals and making it fun and exciting. And I think the main message that Sarah and I, when we were planning this, is that with all children, it's not about what you say, it's about what you do. we could give over so many different things to them educationally and in what we say and what we talk about on Seder night. But it's really the things that we do that they're going to remember. All the visuals, the way that we get so excited about Seder, all the effort we put into it to make it special. That's what they're going to remember. And that's what they're going to take away with them when they look back as they grow into adults. That those will be part of their memories and will make Seder night special and meaningful for them.